This is a horrible, horrible video of me. I apologize for that. It's obviously because of the low light and the integrated camera. So we will keep this brief. What I'm going for here is a quick life gain deck. I will include where I initially saw the deck in the comments below. We join it almost in progress, and what I'm going to show you is a best 2 out of 3 games. This is my first time playing the deck, not knowing anything about it, just straight up neck decking. Pulled the deck, made the changes that I needed to make it historic instead of standard, got right into playing the deck. You're going to see what the first 3 games look like. What the heck is that? Somebody hit a slot machine?
Sorry.
It's alright. Anyhow, let's just get to it because this camera work is awful. Bye. So I've already made my choice to keep this hand. There are 1 drops, 2 drops, 3 drops, making it historic. Allowed me to put the Soul Warden in there. And this seems to be what I'm up against right now. Everybody's using prowess. Everybody's using something to get more. I've got what I don't want to see against this is counter spells. That's actually what I'm worrying about. 3 drop. I've got my 3 land. I'll be fine. Settle the Wreckage is what I'm hoping for, regardless of how big those creatures get. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to come back from it. They've tapped out their mana. I can get a creature on board. I've got some protection for my creatures. I'm not going to get a chance to use that protection. Oh well. There's the Soul Warden. They're tapped out. Get it on the field. I now have protection for the Soul Warden. I'm fine. Let's save it as best we can. And we can't. Of course not. Because, they're playing Is It. So, I'm down to 4. This may just be the lamest, quickest 2 out of 3 you'll ever see. Alright, so they're drawing more cards. What are they trying to draw into? Another counterspell. And let's throw this down, see what I can do. I can get rid of a tapped creature. The Emperor is maybe a little bit broken, but that gave me a couple life. So, let's get a creature on board, and we can protect it, right? No, I'm going to go ahead and try to be greedy, I bet. Yep, there you go. That's me, greedy. I've at least gained life. I'm up to 7 at this point. Reading the card explains a card. Since I straight up net decked this without any forethought, I like the creator, and I like that man, every flipping time. Alright, well, is it worth blocking? I can't use that except for when it comes into play. I'm obviously not used to using the Wandering Emperor. Submit 0. I can cast, or rather use the ability and not choose a target. And yeah, I'm okay with this. Down 2. Oh well. Stay at 7 life. I'm giving them mana, but at this point they've emptied their hand. This... Alright. Creature. Throw that on the board. I probably should have waited to see if they attacked. Would have been a smarter play, but I'm feeling trepidatious and think that having more bodies on the field are going to be better. Gaining that life. Now I can gain when I lose creatures. Now they throw another creature on board. Alright, Serra Paragon is going to allow me to put a creature back on the battlefield. What do I go for? Do I go for this? Yes, I do. Not the wisest decision, however, I'm hoping to be able to gain life. Luckily, Vigilance makes a difference here. I've actually repopulated the field. I'm going to just throw everything in here. I don't really care. I'm going to let them block whatever they want. Their low life total, or rather low card count in hand, leaves me thinking that I'll probably be safe. I don't think they're going to have the counter spells they need, and I know I can always cast that. Yeah, I don't need to cast it. They gave up. I can't rely on everybody doing that, but I'll take a victory however we get there. Alright, what are we going to be up against next? Purely unique deck. something well outside the range of the meta, no doubt. And, well, that's not a good sign. That is, I've got 1 drop, no 2 drops, but another 1 drop and a 3 drop, so I'm going to be fine. Let's get that on board. Oh, wait, look, it's more green-red. Okay. And they're going to put negative counters on things. But I haven't used this. This is a new card to me. I've got 1. I'll use it now and gain what life I can as fast as I can. Staying on curve here, casting something every time, getting a few hits in, bringing them down to 20. Not the card that I want to see, but another creature and another land. I'll swing in with a 2 just to keep them on their toes. Obviously, they're going to bring stuff back from the graveyard, and there's not a lot I can do about it. The Settle the Wreckage is a stellar card. I need 4 mana to do it, though. Looking at this, I think putting more bodies on the field, we just know that they're going to attack, or rather they're going to recast their sorceries from the graveyard, taking out more of my small creatures, so I think more bodies on the field is the best play at this point. Since I can get more bodies on the field, might as well get as many life as I can and hit them up high where they can't stop it. 35 life is a pretty good place to be at. Feeling pretty confident. I don't think they're going to be able to stop me. They feel like they're a little behind. Whether they missed a land drop or not, I'm not sure. But I've only got 4 land. But I feel confident with this. Life gain every time I throw a creature in. Very sweet. Now, one of the new cards from Brothers Wars, it actually is worth playing this as a 3-drop, 2 white, and 1. I don't think I play it right after this, but dropping that on there because it is an angel, it's still a 6/6. I will give this flying, lifelink, flying, and we'll swing in with every little bit so that they can't stop it. Alright, I wish I could give them flying and lifelink. I'd love to give 2 abilities, but I can't. There's that frickin' prowess. Alright. I'm okay. 41 life against 8. That's what could possibly go wrong. There's nothing that could go wrong. I'm gonna win this. I'm calling it right now. This is using no foresight of, actually having played through this once before. But yeah, that Settle the Wreckage makes me feel confident. The fact that they don't have a lot of blue and they haven't left blue open and untapped means that I'm going to be able to close out another win. Well, they're going to keep killing that. I'm okay with that. I have an overwhelming board presence. I feel like I'm going to be able to fly past anything that they can do. Yeah, we knew they were going to recast Wizard Lightning this time. On that, that's interesting to me. That pulled off all the counters. I don't care. I'd rather see that off the board. Let's drop this. Again, I'm banking on the fact that I've got the upper hand. That's all I needed. 2 out of 3 my favor. I like the way these videos are going here lately. I guess it's just because I'm copying other people's desks. People that are more smarter than I. Scuttling Doom Engine. Well, that bodes bad for us. We'll drop this. We'll drop this. We know we're going to be up against removal. So, actually, Carnival? Yeah, it's probably going to be Carnival. Alright, damage. Damage, straight up damage against life gain. I feel confident that I can do this. Being able to save my creature with indestructibility, very nice. Puts them off a turn, gives me a chance to draw, gives me a chance to get Settle the Wreckage and another land. Putting this on the battlefield, giving that lifelink, every little bit matters here. So even though they're going to block it and do 1 damage to me, Keeping my life total as high as possible is important. Didn't really want to say goodbye to him already. But it's a straight aggro deck, so I am confident that Settle the Wreckage will make a difference. Nothing in their hand, nothing up their sleeve. I really wish I had lifelink on that. There's really no point in attacking. Wow, they held back. Yeah, I think they're trying to get... Alright, let's go ahead and take those out. Those buffing each other up each turn is a nuisance. Them having one card in hand feels good. Not that card. The fact that they can pump their creatures because of the lands they have on board leads me to believe that it was better. There it is. That's what I was expecting to see this whole time. Alright, well they've tapped it out, so let's get rid of it. We can't avoid all the damage, but we can at least get rid of the creature. We'll take 2 points, and they of course kill that off. That's fine. Now their hand is empty. We can start gaining a little bit of life. And I think Lifegain has done it again. This might even be 3 out of 3, folks. Yeah, sweetness. Alright, so again, nothing really special here. A couple of new cards, new to me anyhow. Let's see, same old standard stuff. This I'm not familiar with, but I've started playing with it more. These are all the basic cards. You know this, but a few new. I've got some old staples in there. Actual breakdown of the list will be below, and the actual list that I started with also in the notes.